JessConstantino, yeah! Hello, my beautiful YouTube family. Welcome back to my channel. My name is JessConstantino, and today I wanted to talk to you about a few things that have been going on with me the last few months. You might be able to tell my hair. I dyed my hair red yesterday. I really like it. I got it cut, just a little trim because I like my length of my hair, but I wanted to do something different, and I've had blonde for such a long time, and blonde is my natural color, but it tends to be more dirty blonde, so I tend to dye it light blonde. But I wanted to have a change, kind of mix things up for the holidays, so I decided to dye my hair red. So I don't know if you guys can see it, but I hope if you can, you like it. I love the color. I think it's so pretty. It's kind of like a coppery magenta kind of color. So that was my exciting news from yesterday. I wanted to talk to you guys about my vision loss journey. If you saw my video back in like September, possibly October, can't remember when it was released, but I talked about my vision loss this year in 2023 and how in July my sister saw my eye recessing back into my skull, and I went to the doctors and they couldn't really help me out. So I decided to go and find a K-Pro specialist, which a K-Pro is keratoprosthesis, or my artificial cornea that I have in my right eye, that helps me see the majority of what I'm able to see. I was having a problem with it. Over the last couple years, I had gotten more and more inflammation behind my eye, and it was very painful, and it had lost a lot of vision. So at the end of August, I had an emergency exploratory eye surgery, and they looked in my eye and they said that the back of the eye looked great, everything was looking fine, there was no leaks, they didn't need to reinforce any of the tissue, it was all holding really well, and they put some silicone oil behind my eye so that it would be well lubricated, hopefully stimulate the production of the cells that cause interstitial fluid to grow and collect behind the eye that gives it its pressure. So they put silicone oil in it and sewed me back up and called it good. Well, for a few months I was doing really well. My vision had improved quite a lot. I was seeing about 2300 on a good day, and about 2 weeks ago, in the beginning of December, I started having issues with it again. The pressure loss, there was a lot of pressure loss in it, and my doctor locally thought that there was a dent in my K-Pro, so she wanted me to go see my doctor, but unfortunately my doctor was in the process of moving, so I ended up going to his new location where he is moving to, which is in Miami, and I wasn't really able to see him on the books officially, so I had to see another cornea specialist, and he kind of like snuck in, and he said that it had a lot to do with me being taken down on my steroids. So they had me on a high dose of steroids after the surgery in August, and they slowly like weaned me down so that I wasn't completely off of the steroids, but I was on a low dose of prednisone orally and a low dose of eye drops of prednisolone. And he said that the reason for the deflation in the cornea essentially was the prednisolone and the prednisone being reduced. So they bumped me back up to a higher dose again, and I mean, it wasn't like a real high dose, it was just kind of, and they said that should be better and I should gain some pressure back again. So it really did help my vision to go see him, because whenever I am having low pressure issues, my vision decreases a lot, whereas before I was seeing about 2300. 2 weeks ago I was only able to see hand movements a few feet from my face, so I really wasn't able to see that much detail or that much at all. And after getting back on a higher dose of my prednisone and my prednisolone eye drops, my vision started coming back. Well, until 2 days ago. So 2 days ago, my eye got really itchy, and it started watering a lot and like leaking this like goop. So if you see me closing my eyes more than I normally do, that's why, because my eye is very painful right now. But 2 days ago, it just was leaking goo, and it got like kind of itchy. By the end of the evening, it was getting irritated. So yesterday morning, I went to my local eye doctor, and we don't know the results yet, but we're kind of thinking that I have viral conjunctivitis. Essentially, essentially I have a cold in my eye. So they don't know why, but for whatever reason, like my son got sick a few days ago and then I started getting sick. So they think for whatever reason I got essentially a cold in my eye. Which of course it would have to be my right eye, which is really delicate and has the artificial cornea, but they don't think that the infection is going into the cornea because the cornea looks clear. They did do a culture to test to see if it was infected, but if it's a virus, there's really nothing you can do except let it run its course. If it's a bacterial infection, then antibiotics can help. So they started having me do my antibiotic eye drops every hour, which is really interesting to try to do eye drops every single hour, especially when you wear a contact, because the more drops you do, the more your contact gets this like film over it, so it's hard to see through. But essentially just yesterday and today, my eye is very watery, very watery and gooey. It's leaking all this goo. I keep waking up and my eyes are like sewn shut, or at least my right eye is sewn shut and I can't see through it, which pretty much makes me not be able to see anything. So it's been really weird. I had to give a massage yesterday for my work, and doing that massage caused my eye to just like start like leaking and leaking. It was like hurting more and more as I gave the massage, and the more I massaged, the more it hurt, and the more it hurt, the more it watered, and it was just like leaking down my face as I'm massaging, and my hands are like busy massaging and my eye is just like leaking fluid down my face. I was like, this is so gross. I hope it doesn't go on my client. And whenever my eye is leaking, my nose of course has to start running because that's how it reacts. You know, you have water coming out of your eye or you're crying, your nose starts running. So that is essentially what I've been going through the last couple days. It has been very painful, and so I have been taking some ibuprofen, maximum strength ibuprofen, to help with the pain, and that kind of takes the edge off of it so that I am able to go about my daily life. So I just wanted to give you guys that little update. I also wanted to tell you that I got my official acceptance letter from Guide Dogs for the Blind, which I will have my editor put a screenshot of it in the video here. So if you can't see it, basically what it says is that congratulations, you have been accepted to guide dog school. However, they would like some time to identify a good match or a suitable match for me before they schedule my training. So I still don't know when my training class will be. I'm hoping it will be in the next few months, but I really don't know at this point. It's kind of all up in the air until I hear from guide dogs further and they give me a class date. When that happens, I will make sure that I let you guys know. But until then, I was just really excited that I was accepted to guide dog school, and I will be reading some material that they sent me so that I can prepare for class and training. And other than that, I don't really have a whole lot of news. I hope that you all have happy holidays and a Merry Christmas. It is such a wonderful time of year for me. I love Christmas time, and even though this Christmas time has been a little challenging with my eye issues, especially this last month has been very challenging, but I love Christmas time. I love that my mom and I bake Christmas cookies, and I love the shopping for gifts, and I love giving gifts to other people and seeing them open them, and just the joy that it brings to others, and the joy that it brings me to be able to give something to somebody that I love. I love family time. I love that we all get to spend time together as a family, which is very rare that we are all together, and that's a lot of fun for me. And I love getting to see my son's face on Christmas morning when he runs downstairs and opens his gifts. It's such a magical time of year for me, and it makes me so happy and filled with joy. So I hope that you guys enjoy the holidays as well, and I hope you all have some family to spend it with. If not, you're more than welcome to come spend it with me on my YouTube channel and with my YouTube family. I love you guys so much. I'm so appreciative for this year. It has been a great year for my YouTube journey. I am at 32,000 subscribers, which is just phenomenal to me. I never expected to be this far in the journey. I guess I kind of just thought that it would grow a lot slower than it has. So it's been really exciting to me that I've grown as much as I have this year. It means so much to me that you guys hear and you enjoy the content and that you continue to come back. So thank you so much. I really appreciate it more than I can possibly say. You guys are honestly awesome. So thank you. I can't say that enough, and I love you guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to leave it a thumbs up. And if you want to see more content like this, or vlogs, or just other videos about about my life as a low vision mom with a low vision son, then please subscribe to my channel. And if you like to see shorts, you can check out my shorts channel, JessConstantino Shorts. It will be in the link in the description below. If you want to keep up with my son and I more and hear more about our lives, you can check out my other social media links, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. So you can check out those. They'll all be in the links in the description below. If you want to support my channel and help support my son and I and ensure that we are able to continue creating awesome content for you guys, or even help us create better content for you guys, it would be so helpful if you would subscribe to my Patreon, which is Patreon.com/JessConstantino. You also will get some extra perks and access to early videos and special content, and you will get other special features by joining our community, the Blue Jay community. It's really exciting to me to be able to produce extra content for those of you that want it, and I would love to have you guys be a part of our Blue Jay community. So please go and check that out if you haven't already. Again, patreon.com/JessConstantino. And also, for any of my Patreon subscribers, I will send out personalized Christmas cards from Cooper and I. So if you would like to get your own personal Christmas card from Cooper and I with a little gift inside of it, please go subscribe to my Patreon and send me a private message there with your address, and I will make sure that I send you all a holiday greeting. So thank you so much, and if you have any questions or you want to see any content, please leave it in the comments below. I love reading all of your comments. It makes my day, and I will respond to every single one of you. So thank you so much. That about does it. Thank you for sticking with me this long, and I hope you all have a great holiday season, and Merry Christmas. I love you guys.
Pineapple Production, yeah!